Question 31. 1 2/3 equals some mystery number over 3. In other words, some amount of thirds. Now, I've got a little picture here with some pizzas. So 1 2/3, the 1 is basically one whole pizza. There's your whole pizza. And your 2/3 is basically the turquoise bit, 2 slices out of 3. So you can sort of ignore this extra bit here. So what we could do is we could actually erase this line here to make it even more obvious that we're ignoring that extra last third. So there we've got one whole 1 and an extra 2/3. Now, to cut a long story short, this box here is saying how many thirds have we got? Well, this is 1/3. This is another third. This is another third. This is another third. And this is another third. Each of these pieces are all thirds of a pizza. And how many have we got? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 thirds. So the answer to this question is simply 5 thirds. It does sometimes get a bit harder than this when the numbers get bigger. So there is another way of doing it when the number gets bigger, because you can't obviously go around drawing loads of diagrams. If it was like 20 whole ones and 5/16, you'd want another way, because that'd be a pretty hard one to draw. So the other way is this: to turn a mixed number. This is called a mixed number when you've got a whole number and a fraction part, and this is called an improper fraction, where the number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom. So to turn a mixed number into an improper fraction, what you basically do is you multiply the whole number by the denominator. So one whole 1 with 3/3 is 1 lot of 3, which is 3, and then you add on the extra bit that you've got. So 1 lot of 3 is 3, plus the extra bit is 5. And because you're dealing with thirds, you'd be dealing with thirds in the answer, so it'd be 5 thirds. So the denominator doesn't change when you're changing mixed numbers into improper fractions, but the numerator does. So denominator stays as thirds because we're dealing with thirds, and the numerator is going to be 5. 1 lot of 3 plus an extra 2 is 5. We'll just do one more quick one before we move on. So this is how this would work for a harder one. So let's say you had 7 4/9, and you wanted that just in ninths. So the denominator wouldn't change, so it'd still be ninths in the answer if it's ninths in the question. Only the numerator would change. So what you would do is you would do the same as what we've just done, times the whole number by the denominator. 7 times 9 is 63, and then you would add on the extra 4/9. 63 add 4 is 67, so it would become 67 ninths.